telecom industry has been weighed down by negative developments in the past few months, but there could soon be good news. In an exclusive conversation at the CNBC TV18 Mint Infra-Ministerial Summit, Telecom Secretary J.S. Deepak promises to make it easier to lay fiber optic cables in the next 2 months. He also says a new unified license for virtual network operators is on the anvil. Prerna Barua gets you that exclusive.
A confident newly appointed telecom secretary at the CNBC TV18 Infra-Ministerial has promised important reforms. Brushing aside telcos' claims of fragmentation of spectrum, the telecom secretary is optimistic on the next set of spectrum auctions and is also optimistic on meeting the revenue target of a whopping 99,000 crore rupees estimated in the budget this year.
Telecom industry has for a very long time been saying that in India there's fragmentation of spectrum, they do not have enough spectrum, and that's one of the major challenges for providing services and quality of services. The spectrum auctions, which will happen very soon, will, I think, put enough spectrum on the table that this problem should be sorted out.
After a spate of policy initiatives like spectrum trading and sharing, the government is working on a number of policy measures for better spectrum utilization.
We are on the anvil of certain very far-reaching reforms, and if I may say so, I can mention 2 or 3 of them, which should make telecom operations more efficient and help the top line as well as the bottom line. One is that the industry has been demanding a new license of a virtual network operator.
Right.
That is something which is on the anvil of final decision making. It should go to the Telecom Commission next week, and if it is agreed upon, it should be a reform which will happen in weeks rather than months.
Not only this, the telecom secretary has also promised to make it easier to lay optic fiber cables underground by enabling telcos to get land from states and local bodies. The Department of Telecommunications is working with the state governments for the right-of-way permissions for laying optic cables underground and also setting up telecom towers. The other ambitious project of the government, the BharatNet project, is also expected to be completed by March 2017 in the first phase. The telecom secretary said private players will only participate when there is a business case and there is still a long time off.
Private sector will come forward if there is a business case for it. And in rural areas, infrastructure through fiber does not have a business case, at least for the next few years. There are 3 phases of BharatNet. In the first phase, the private sector involvement will be basically in execution, contracting and executing and laying the fiber and the electronics.
With several policy reforms on the newly appointed telecom secretary's agenda, the industry is hopeful of a better year ahead. In New Delhi, Prerna Barua.